Okay, guys, so I'm back with days 7 through 9 of Best of the Super Juniors, and it not too bad. Much better than days 4 through 6. This is back to being more A block oriented. So the matches were better, although it was just good. Wasn't anything. You had a couple of matches that I would probably say that might be great, that are teetering on great, but overall, pretty good. So we start with day 7 in the A block. You got Flip Gordon defeating Tiger Mask. It was solid. Nothing really to write home about. Gordon, he is still green in the ring. He's a bit green from what I can tell, but I think if he kind of works, it puts in work and develops better in the ring as a worker, I think he'd be great. Tiger Mask, like, he's okay. Really nothing special. Kind of miss Jushin Thunder Liger though, because I'd like to see him and Flip Gordon have a match. I think Liger could pull out a great match of Flip, and Flip's actually had some really good matches like with ACH. Because I think if damn, I'm already rattling on like last video, but anyway, I think if he like Flip Gordon and Taiji Ishimori was a pretty good match, but I think his best is with ACH. And I think with Yo, he had a match with Yo later on, but we'll get to that. Anyway, Flip Gordon wins, and he picks up 2 more points to get on board with 6. You have ACH defeating Yo. This was a really good match. Some high flying from both sides. I'm not sure what. Yeah, ACH. He's much different than what I've seen of him in ROH. Like, he's a bit more serious in New Japan, so kind of like that. He's not as gimmicky as he was in ROH, where he would come out cosplaying as Luffy, and then sometimes he would also cosplay as Goku, like certain anime characters. But he had a pretty good performance. Yo had some good shit. ACH going for 450, had a 450, and then Yo did some cool high flying shit. Then you had Yoshinobu Kanemaru defeating Taiji Ishimori. Battle of heels, who could out heel each other. Where Kanemaru, he did his usual thing at the end, where he grabbed his booze, drank it, and when the ref wasn't looking, he just spit it in Taiji Ishimori's face, and he just hit a brainbuster to pick up the win. Good match there. And then you had the main event, Bushi defeating Will Ospreay. It was solid. Probably put it as good as Flip Gordon and Tiger Mask. It was fine. Not a great main event. Yeah, Bushi working over Ospreay's neck. You know, Ospreay, he was doing a good job as usual. Like with his handspring and Siguri. Like Bushi had his MX, his top rope drop kick where he does the spin and Rooney, or was it the second rope? His missile drop kick, either way. Nothing special. It was fine for what it was. I give day 7 a 7 out of 10. Then day 8, you got the B block. Marty Scurll defeating El Desperado. This was a pretty good match. You had 2 heels going at it. Seeing who could out heel each other. Where Desperado was like working over Scurll's leg. Sometimes he would work on the arm. Scurll did his usual surfboard stretch, crossface chicken wing. But I think he got like a. But overall, good match from these two. I like to see what they could do with a longer time limit. They were able to fight for the junior heavyweight title. I think that could be a really good match. Who knows? You had Chris Sabin defeating Dragon Lee. This was really good. This is where it started. This is probably like the best, probably one of the best shows that the B Block has had. Where you had, like, Sabin was doing his usual shtick. I like Sabin's drop kick. Dragon Lee had a pretty dope drop kick. Sabin doing his running kick while he's running on the apron to Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee doing a tope con hilo. It was good. And I think he also did like a tope con giro, like a suicide dive, aka maybe a suicide dive. Had a really good counters back and forth. Then Dragon Lee hit that finisher where he has like the power bomb, has you in a power bomb, but it's like his own version of a muscle buster. Actually, no, he didn't hit that. Sabin won because he had the cradle shock and he won 3 count. Damn, my mind's in the gutter a little bit. I need to get it out. Then you had Kushida defeating Sho. In this match, you had both guys working each other's arms over. It was good to see what Sho could do. From what I've looked up about Sho, like he's fairly new, so he's pretty green. So I'm curious to see what happens if Sho, when he's no longer green and he's experienced, I'd like to see what type of match he'd have with Kushida. I think those guys could have a 5-star match. If given enough time with the right booking, they could have a 5-star match. Yeah, Kushida, I thought he was going to win with the hoverboard lock, but he doesn't. I believe he won with, I think it was a bridging pin. Either way, like, Kushida ended up getting a couple more points on the board, redeeming that loss to Taguchi, which should never happen. Speaking of that, you had the main event, Hiromu Takahashi versus Ryusuke Taguchi. This was pretty good main event, although I thought this shouldn't have happened as the main event. Either Chris Sabin or Dragon Lee or Kushida versus Sho should have been main event. But this was a pretty good match where Taguchi was, for the most part, seemed to have had Takahashi's number throughout most of the match. And Hiromu Takahashi was kind of desperate, trying to find any way to win. Multiple times, Taguchi had Takahashi in the ankle lock, and it looked like he was going to tap. At one point, he kind of, I think he knocked out the ref, tapped, and then just when he thought he won, like, what happened was Takahashi ended up putting him in the triangle choke, and that's how he won. Thought he was going to win with the time bomb finisher, but he didn't. So Takahashi ends up beating Taguchi. So overall, this show was really good. I give it an 8 out of 10. So I've yet to watch day 10 and 11. I'm about to watch those. You got but the standings at this point are Dragon Lee with 6 points. Tied at 4, you have Marty Scurll, Chris Sabin, Hiromu Takahashi, Sho, El Desperado, and Kushida. And then Ryusuke Taguchi is at the bottom with 2 points. Now we go back to the A block with day 9. You had Taiji Ishimori defeating Tiger Mask. Another solid match. Nothing special to write home about. You had Bushi defeating ACH. This was pretty good. ACH seemed a little more aggressive in this match. Yeah, Bushi working over ACH's shoulder. But ACH was mounting up a comeback. And then Bushi ended up hitting him with the MX. So that was pretty good match. You had Yo defeating Flip Gordon. Thought this match was pretty good. These guys trying to see who's a better high flyer. Yo Yo was the better worker in this match. Gordon and Yo, he's pretty green himself. Not as green as Gordon, but I'd say he impressed me more with the way he was putting his moves together. But Yo ended up winning with a bridging combination. And then the main event was Will Ospreay defeating Yoshinobu Kanemaru. Kanemaru was really good, working over the neck of Ospreay. Ospreay mounting his comeback. Kanemaru, he was trying all of his usual tricks to win, like trying to, but Ospreay was able to telegraph. He did get a low blow in, but when Kanemaru tried to get the boos and he tried to spit in Will Ospreay's face with the boo when the ref wasn't looking, Ospreay was able to see it coming, covers his mouth, then super kicked him. And Ospreay was trying to go for the Oz Cutter a few times, but I remember one point when he tried to go for the Oz Cutter, Kanemaru caught him with a drop kick. That was really good. And then Ospreay, I like the spot where Ospreay kind of slumped, had him on the ropes. Then he went to the top rope and did a shooting star press. Then he would transition where he does that finisher where he has his opponent in a double underhook, looking like he's about to do like a pedigree or something. But then he lifts him up and he does like a corkscrew neck breaker and he picks up the win. Probably say Ospreay and Kanemaru was the best match. Overall, I would give Day 9 a 7 out of 10. Just like Day 7. It was good, but some of these matches, they weren't quite on the level of getting great. But the standings as of now, Will Ospreay, Flip Gordon, Taiji Ishimori, and Tiger Mask are tied with 6 points, while ACH, Yo, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, and Bushi are tied with 4 points. So, I get overall, those 3 shows, it's pretty much a 7 out of 10 across the boards. So yeah, that was Best of the Super Juniors Day 7 through 9. It's been pretty good. It's a good tournament. So far, I wouldn't put it on the level of 2016 because 16 was much better because the talent was actually a bit more stacked. You still had guys like a Kyle O'Reilly there. Bobby Fish was there. So that was a good tournament. But this one, it's good, just not great. It has the potential to be great, but who knows? With other matches, let's see, whenever Will Ospreay faces Flip Gordon, I think that should be a great match. Bushi and Taiji Ishimori, let's see, didn't they already fight? Let me check to make sure. Let's see. Yeah, they already fought, so. Taiji Ishimori against Yo. Let's see what matches are left. I think Ishimori already fought. Let me see. Ishimori. No, they haven't fought, so Ishimori and Yo should be pretty good. Ospreay and Gordon. Apparently they had a match in ROH. I haven't seen it. I might check it out before checking out whenever they fight, whether it's day 11 or day 13. So I'm going to look forward to that. So yeah, that was it for days 7 through 9. I'm going to look at days 10 and 11. And I think 12 is tomorrow. I'm going to check to see if it's video on demand. If it's video on demand, don't know when it's going to hit. So maybe midnight. Hopefully it hits before day 13, where I can catch up to that. So we'll see how long it'll take me to get days 10 to 12 out. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll be back depending on how long it takes them to upload, probably maybe Sunday or Monday. Peace.